Something bad happened to Katie. You know it. You know what happened. That's not the narrative we want to try. That's not going to work for this is Michael Olson, a 35-year-old. Of happened. Okay. So I just want to I like to do things formal, and that's why we're down here doing this right now. Tell me kind of how this whole thing hurt you. Oh, is it going to be my blood? No, no, no. How would that be my blood? I didn't cut myself over there. No, but I do. I mean, if I could have shed something to me. 'Cause I always do. Look, I've got tons of cuts all over. Always working construction, dude. That's what I do. Michael, we've been working on this for a couple hours. We got pretty far along in the investigation. There's going to be a time when there's going to be a narrative given of what happened. Okay? So, usually I tell people that, you want to be in control of the narrative. You don't want me to myself. We find evidence. Different things, hair, blood, different objects, and we can kind of piece together what happened. So sometimes people fail. And they do something, they get themselves in a predicament, they get worried. Something happened on accident. They get scared. They try to cover it up. They don't want to. No, try to explain it well. Now's the time to explain what happened that day. Was Monday, Tuesday, or Sunday. There's nothing to explain. There is a lot to explain. Michael has already changed up his story multiple times. He's fidgeting more than a kid with ADHD in math class. I would know. He's been told there are videos of him with Katie's van at a storage unit. And now detectives will explain to him that there's more than just video. Well, we found blood in your storage. A lot of blood. In here. Do you want to explain that? I cut myself on some glass, and what about hair? How long have you been keeping transpired today? I went and picked up some mulch. Bob and Ro always yelled at me through a window, and hey Mike, and my dad was leaving this morning. Hey Mike, could use your coffee pot. So, I used your hair like that? Literally like 2 or 3 days. Literally like 2-3 days. Well, you said, I think you said it was about 3 or 4 days. Well, 3 or 4 days. 2-3 days. Like I said, I don't know how much time. We found lots of in your storage unit. We found sticks, instruments with a lot of blood. Sergeant, someone's going to frame me or something. No, you just said that the only 2 people that have access to your unit. But somebody if you ever look up in the soft Tim, no. I don't think that's the one. We have video you talking to. Well, yeah. I've talked to Katie before. Talking to her on Monday. Driving her van away. Her keys were found in your dad's basement today. No, how to get out there? That's not the NAR. Something bad happened. Katie, you know it. You know what happened. It's like, Sergeant Mark has the opportunity to give us your narrative. What happened? Did she want to give you some money? She want to give you a job? We have statistics. Yeah. It's probably going to help you. You can't feel good holding these. No, I just Mary Kay Wolfworth spent her life collecting things worth keeping. Antiques, friendships, adventures. Her family called her generous to a fault. When her sister needed work done on her, to use my coffee pot, I was hanging out today. My dad was out working and I was kind of doing my own thing and she said, could you remember sitting here having a cigarette? Bob was there. House. Katie left her a voicemail about a handyman she'd just met. She'd house him, feed him, take care of him. That handyman is Michael Olson, and this is how he ended up repaying her. My ex-girlfriend, dude. She was a downfall. She doesn't want to hold a gun. I was mentally, verbally, emotionally abused. I don't know. Snap. You said something. You know what? You just give me want to. Say it. That's what I told you. This is your narrative. This is your chance to say for your story. Yeah. Well, are you just a cold-blooded? No, I homicidal maniac. Not at all. The moment of the moment and you guys snapped. So take us through over there. Hit her on the head. That was it. Walking stick. Actually, piece of the fireplace looking broken. I don't know what I just saw there. Grabbed it. And I just stick evidence. End up down. I took the key off there. It was dumb. I shouldn't have never done it. Obviously GOP in my life, but snap. Man. I've been so emotionally and verbally abused. You have no idea. Have got a mother, staying with 35 years old. So there's my narrative. And I was like, she said, could you open that door for me? There's a closet door that always sticks, that I usually there's no lockout, whatever. I thought she meant that the bedroom door, and I went over. Can you explain why? Shoot. I mean, it was just no. I did not sexually, not at all. I was actually going to start getting rid of the plastic and get rid of the plastic. Of burn. Oh no. I hadn't gotten that far yet. I was just having a little bonfire that night. That's all. There's nothing in there. I mean, out of the bag now. Out of the bag now, right? Nothing to hide from me now. But, I really didn't know it was Monday. 5 days. I know, I'm smiling. I'm really well. It's probably a little bit of a relief. He hit it a little bit cause I told you, like I said, I snapped. I've been hold that in. No, it's actually, but I just, yeah. The last couple days. So then what you do with the body? You haven't found the body yet? Yeah, it's right there in the storage unit. I wasn't going to cut her up or anything. I was just going to get rid of it somehow. Did you try to go back? Did I try to go back? Did you try to go back and get her when? Oh no. No, when you saw the footage moving or something? No. So, is that van close by? Like I say in the hood? I think Wildwood. Got your truck. This gives you a ride. No, 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 no. I parked it there. Oh, did you go back and move it again? No, cause I thought the video showed you pulling out like about 10 minutes later coming back on foot. Oh yeah, I did pull around the corner. Yeah, at the gym place. I forgot about that. Pulled around the corner and I came back. Just wanted to get it out of sight, I guess. Wanted to do. Sorry. I'm not making a lot of this stuff up. I mean, I'm having a hard time like so. Then you went back to the van. And, like, oh, Rose is locked from the inside or, so I was like, I think you guys always keep that window open. I used to go around there and yeah, I don't think you'll fit. And I was like, come on, Rose. I lost weight, moved it to the hood. Yeah. Cause I was trying to get, so I mean, obviously someone looking for it was right next to the office. Pretty close. Yeah, I'll spend the rest of my life. I don't want to die because I can't do good works. I have been a good person my whole life. I snapped. Because people have been riding my ass. Well, you were talking to her. What did she say that reminded you of your girlfriend? She were kind of talking about her a little bit, and she said that maybe you did this to her. So she was blaming you. I never did. So you said you just saw something else. She see it facing her. Many times, maybe once or twice. 2 times maybe. It's also called I didn't sexually assault her. I did not do anything like that. I just snapped and snapped. Christian school CBCA. Both my man neighbors, I tried to do everything for everybody else except for so you said you only use weed. Is there anything else? I mean, I've used before. I've never done acid. I've never done shroom, tried once. So anything, just nope. I would bump a bump every once in a while, but it doesn't like have speed. Okay, but it doesn't make me an angry person. I'm weird. Like an opposite drug like weed. You're supposed to be a downer. Gives me energy. I used to do coke back in 6. I got a charge. I do coke. I become a zombie, So. And even weird kind of made me a little bit calm, too. I can get in there. Yeah, so that's what I did. I helped her get a window open or a door open. Went around there and it made it look like I went to jump in. That's probably what the neighbors saw me doing. I tried trade. Doesn't affect me like it does like rage method. Have you ever been diagnosed with anything? Nope. Not. I'm never bipolar. No, I don't. I know. You probably. Watching me at the camera. I was talking a little bit, but I wasn't answering myself. That's the one thing. A cigarette and dying. On August 27th, 2019, Michael Olson stood before Judge Amy Corrigal Jones and pleaded guilty to aggravated murder, abuse of a corpse, grand theft of a motor vehicle, and trespassing. He avoided a potential death sentence by agreeing to die in prison, life without the possibility of parole, plus more than 20 additional years on the remaining charges. At sentencing, Katie's family filled that courtroom. Her niece Maria described the cruises they'd taken together. The bucket list Katie would never get to finish. Her sister Pat said it broke her heart knowing the last face Katie ever saw was Michael Olson's. Olson told the court he speaks to Katie every night, and that he hopes they'll see he isn't the devil. Katie's family knows exactly what he is. Our hearts go out to Mary Kay Wolfart's family, and all who knew her and who loved her. Thank you for watching today's video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here. To jump in first and I was like, well, I need the chair. Went over and I opened our freaking bedroom door. It was locked because Andrew Manette just was living there. Vince LaFerry, the landlord, was like, I guess he tried to get him to get out of there. Sorry. Acting like I'm all nervous talking. But I was just helping them out getting their freaking bedroom door open so they can start getting all the out of there. They asked me to help them get all the out of the basement and out of the bedroom. What was you supposed to get out of the basement? All the clothes. All the freaking of the bed was down there. Was cluttering uppering up everything. They tried to have 6 people living in that little place. That's a the hazard. You can't do that, okay? And my dad lives right next door. He's like, he can't do that. Handyman who thinks he's walked into a conversation about a home break-in. Little does he know, there's surveillance footage implicating him in the horrific death of his neighbor, Katie Wolfart. Okay, so just so I understand that you were Laura yelled out the window to you in the morning. That was at like 8:30 this morning. Yeah, then I was there. I don't what neighbor called. Because I mean, didn't the neighbor see you doing mulch? I don't know which matter, but dude, I was doing mulch for him. I was, and that wasn't like I was charging them for anything. I went and got him a pack of cigarettes. Can you go get cigarettes, Mike? Of course I did. Yeah, I've been staying there since February 18 with my dad, after I moved out of my that way the TPO with my ex-girlfriend. And now I'm freaking getting in trouble for help. So you were living in a house that where your dad lives too. Yes. Isn't that where my address is at all my life? To be honest with you, I didn't pull it up. Okay, but I wasn't certain that you were somebody else. No, it was not. Okay, and then when we came in, we arrived and you were in the basement at that time. Yeah, I was getting stuff out of the basement, and all of a sudden I heard, is there anybody here? And I was like, is that? And I was like, shit. And then I came out. I wasn't ducking down like the one officer said. I was freaking trying to get some stuff clean for him. And why wouldn't they lie to me? Why wouldn't they lie to me? They say that I was trying to steal stuff. God, I've lived there for I don't know if they actually said you were trying to steal something here. But because they said that they didn't know that you were in the house. Oh my God. Did you see how intoxicated she was? They drink all day every day. They drink a liter of Kamchatka damn near every day. They ask Michael what happened today, and he covers an impressive amount of mundane details. He's not suspicious of anything really. He's actually quite helpful. The guy everyone calls when something breaks. So today, like I told you, there's another city. Yeah, be my city. Yeah. Oh, you watched. No, I wasn't. You told Detective Grady that, you were mulching out at the Coventry. Yes? Yeah. I went up there and find that road. Okay. Did you? Well, we know we met your dad today, and, he was saying that you met my dad? Yeah. Did you talk to your dad on the phone today at all? Yeah, a couple times. Yeah. And did you run out of gas? Yeah, I ran out of gas. I've been running out of gas a lot. Like they've been a little bit broke. Yeah, okay. What you guys talk about? Like you said, he called me up earlier to go get I had to bring up the passport finish and, then that was about it. Did you say that we wanted to talk to you? The police. No, not at all. Text you, called you on the phone. I mean, I got a couple calls, but I didn't. That was after I went on and dropped the tool off. I didn't talk to him. I was busy doing down there. That's where he lives. But 'cause you were supposed to meet him, right? No. I had Gulf Lee tonight. That's what I was actually getting ready to go do. You weren't supposed to meet your dad. No. Up at the storage unit? No. Was it? That's what he told us. Oh no. That's why he was calling you. No. Did he meet up with you, after you ran out of gas? Yeah, he came and he actually got me some gas. Yeah, but I mean, he didn't say anything about it. Did he get you gas? Well, actually video doesn't lie. Now, Michael will spend the next hour digging himself into a life sentence, and he doesn't even know it yet. We found lots of blood in your storage unit. Gave me $10, and then, I was right by that. I was on Carol and X, to get some gas. And, he left. Your dad did? Your dad did? Yeah, he left me there. I really don't know. 11, maybe 12, somewhere around there. I don't know. Was it more like 1 or 2? 1 or 2, well, like I said 11, 121. Yeah. I don't know the concept at the time really. Had so much going on lately. Okay. What have you had going on lately? Just working with my mom. My mom and stepdad on a couple yogurt shops. Trying to work for Dad. Trying to make any me because me and Dad haven't been vibing very much lately. But heads, we worked together. Lived together for a while. So you're your storage unit up there under Hill? Yeah, well it's your dad. It's my dad's dad. Anyway, who has access to it? Me and my dad, yeah. And then there's anyone else? No. But I mean, I don't know if you know about theft that was up there. Not that long ago, this guy used to get into all the units, stole all types of silver tin bolster. I don't know if you know that name. Yeah, me and my dad are the only ones had the keys for it. But yeah. So that's, okay. When was the last time you was there? I was up there either just this morning or yesterday morning. Can't remember. Were you getting something out or, no? I was getting ready to the lady who lived next door in the brick house. She had me help her move out to the big stereo thing. I was going to spray paint it and sell it on sale. What do you call it? Facebook sell or whatever. So that are you aware that that storage area that got all kinds of cameras? Oh yeah, because of the theft. Yay, how would that be my blood? I didn't cut myself over there. Are you just a cold-blooded? No, I homicidal maniac. Not at all. On the afternoon of June 19th, 2019. Yeah, okay, whoops. Michael's been so focused on putting on a show of confidence for the detectives that he never even realized they were holding on to a piece of information he might want to know about. Camera's bad, Michael. Camera's bad. Did your dad say sometimes you sleep down there? The only reason I slept in there is because I'm so tired from, like if this represents the floor of the unit, you couldn't even walk in it as of a couple weeks ago. So I was cleaning it out while I'm trying to get it functional again. But yeah, I crashed up there one night just as I fell asleep. Then sometimes I go stay next door with Beverly going there. There's a brick house right next door to the shop, and that's the guy, actually his mother who was stealing from all the storage units yet, but she evicted him. He hasn't been around in a while, so thank God that guy. Okay, so we actually, like you said, we met your dad. I mentioned that at the up there therapy, the storage unit. And we both were standing next to him when he was trying to call you. He said, you had gotten a ride but from somebody that they were bringing you to the store. That's what my dad said. Yeah. What kind of vehicle do you drive? Orange Dakota? Any other vehicles? No. Just that. Have you driven any other car in the last, week? No. Like I said, we were up there. We talked to your dad. You said that you were on the way. You ran out of gas. The truck was down there in Carroll. Yeah, right. And I was going to get a lift up to the gas station to get some gas. But I never said I was coming up to the storage unit. That's what he said. Officers with the Akron Police Department responded to a storage facility on Talmadge Avenue after family members reported 68-year-old Katie Wolfarth missing. She hadn't shown up for work. Her phone went unanswered. That's what he said. And he actually texted you. I haven't seen my phone in a while. Obviously been dealing with this. So, yeah. Still, it just feels like it's been turning going through a window to help out a neighbor. So, when was the last time you were up at the storage? Well, like I said yesterday. Yesterday morning? I can't remember what day it was. Were you up there Monday? What's today? Today, Wednesday. Monday, 2 days ago. I've been up there sporadically throughout the last week. I don't know exactly which day, but Wednesday. I think I was up there Monday. Okay. No. I just pretty much roll up, right? So, they come, Richard Buzz, the guy that owns a place, comes back here once a while and hang out. Do you ever see anybody else that has story up there? Ever talk to anybody? Oh, well, there's a couple old times to my right. These dad. His son is black, the group. Yeah. And then sometimes I see the people across from us. They're porters. They got all types of, oh my gosh. It's the brink. I thought our shop was bad. And then, Jacob, Leslie, and I, when's the last time you saw that? I don't know. 3-4 days ago. Something like that. 5 days. My days have been running together so much as I've been going crazy. That's Dave and Kathleen, Katie. That same name, right? Yeah, I think so. Who is she? She has a storage unit up there, I think, with her. I thought it was her husband Dave or something like that. Katie was an antique stealer who never slowed down. She went zipping, took cruises, and played Pokemon Go. The kind of woman who made time for everyone, including, as it turns out, the man who killed her. When officers arrived, they which one Shia? I don't know what the letter is. I have no idea. Across from you? Oh, across from me on the in the middle building. Yeah. When was the last time you saw her? Probably Saturday, something like that. I was up there doing some stuff around the shop. Okay. What about Monday? I don't think it was up there. Really? No. I think I was up there Monday. I know I was there over the weekend. Well, like I told you, yeah? And we watch. No. You watch. Did you talk to her at all? No. No. Oh yeah. Well, she actually tried to knock on my door one night. She said I was sleeping up there. I fell asleep or something. She gave me a fan if I was hot or something. So I hadn't talked to her before yet. Only told us you were dating. Dude, no. Look at her. No, I mean that mean God doesn't make jump. But no, I wasn't dating. Are you kidding me? A little bit all your age? Yes. And trust me, after my last relationship, I'm not even looking for any girl right now. I've never had any sexual relationship with her. No, absolutely not. Oh my gosh. Why do I even ask this? It's only you guys were dating, man. No, we're not dating. Oh my gosh. Who said that? I forget who it was. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Man. Is it ridiculous, Michael? I think what's ridiculous is the story he's cooking up like a poor man's version of Walter White from Breaking Bad. And it won't be long before it all explodes. Right in his face. Video shows that you were talking to Monday. So yeah. I told you my days were all kind of like were you in her unit? Found signs of a struggle inside Katie's unit. Blood, disturbed belongings, and the smell of decomposition. Wrapped in tarps and secured with duct tape was Katie's body. Within hours, Michael Olson was in custody. What detectives? Was I in her unit? No. It was right outside the door. I mean, I might have ventured in there to look at a couple stuff and she was right there. So yeah. Have you been in her unit? Not before that. No. Okay. That you Monday did not go in the just Tony. I mean, I really don't know. I was standing there. I was talking. She cleaned out my what do you call it? Chop back. And I just am bad on the timeline of the dates. I really don't know, but I never was actually maybe right the door, but all the way in the back. No, I've never been there, can't. There's a freaking wall of stuff you can't get through there. She hasn't been in your, she dusted off the shot back. And, I wanted her to see 'cause everyone that drove by saw how disgusting it was. I was like, hey, look a lot better. I'm actually doing a lot better. Yeah, so would her DNA be in your storage? No, not at all. Not at all. No. Why would her DNA? Well, the reason I think we're asking about her is because the family made a report. They haven't seen what they were trying to find her DNA. Why? No. She was, if anything, she stepped right inside my unit and gave me she blew off the filter for my shop vac I was using. This is ridiculous. Okay, so, on Monday, her sister got a phone call or actually message left saying Katie was telling her she hates this handyman named Jim. Oh yeah, sister. Yeah, I was going to do a little road to work trip for her but remember having that conversation. Yeah, oh I don't know if it was, like I said, it could have been Monday. Just Wednesday. Sometimes I'll say, hey, yeah, been about 7 minutes or so. And that was it, was like 7. Don't know yet is exactly what they're dealing with. And what Michael is about to tell them will shock even them. I know you explained a little bit how unseen there. What kind? Minutes ago. It was like a week ago or my timeline gets up every once in a while and people are like, dude, you're an idiot. Yes. Let me ask you something. You hooked on anything? I smoke weed every once in a while. But it gives me a little bit of energy. So you saw her Monday or said her sometime in the last couple days. So we've been trying to find her. Do you have any idea where she might be? Did she talk about where she was going? No idea. She did not say where she was going. No. Again, there's video and this was Monday. It shows you moving her vein. No. Yeah. No, I wasn't. Thank you. Video doesn't lie. Can you explain that? No, I can't. So, you move in the video. I mean, the video moving the van. All right. You drove out somewhere and then came back on foot. Wasn't me. Who was the driver? My truck. Nobody. Do you know why we found any blood in Eel? Her. Pardon me. Why? We found blood in her. You found blood in her unit. Do you have any cuts from when you were? I've got cuts all the time from working. Construction man. All the time. Oh, yeah. This is I'm a picker, so sometimes I'll get in there, I'll scratch my nose. Blood that.